Year 2024 was a strategic and eventful year for the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems. To begin the year, the ministry held a breakfast meeting with stakeholders in the agricultural sector to discuss its strategies and policies for the year. To better reflect its comprehensive role in the food supply chain, the ministry rebranded as the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems. This change emphasizes the state's commitment to sustainable food production, processing, distribution, and consumption.
We had, I think, at the beginning of the year, mapped out our plans, taking some feedback, but everything in alignment with our 5-year agricultural and food systems roadmap, which we had launched in year 2021. So essentially keeping all of our stakeholders abreast with the developments that we will be having this year. I recollect also that in the month of February itself, that was when we had given out the 750 million grant to our traders under the umbrella of trader money, which Mr. Governor, as a show of love, he had given us this sum of money on the 14th of February.
The ministry also continued its support for farmers, trees empowerment program, providing agricultural inputs and production assets to over 20,000 farmers across the 120 farming and fishing clusters. This initiative aims to drive food security by enabling farmers to thrive and contribute to the state's agricultural output.
March to April, even towards some point in May. So we had the Onje Co running, and then we started the palliative distribution also across 500,000 households from the month of May itself into June and what have you. Now, in between this time period also, we looking at our Produce for Lagos initiative, which essentially is us preparing our cluster farms for the production that will be required as part of what we would need to aggregate for our logistics hub projects and even eventually other middle-level hubs. We had started moving out in terms of support.
Aligned with the goal of achieving 40% food self-sufficiency by 2025, the ministry pursued a food system transformation agenda. This comprehensive plan includes projects such as the Lagos Central Food Security System and Logistics Hub at Erenyu in Ekwe, which is aimed at creating a resilient and secure food ecosystem in the state.
We're on track, we're on course. The phase 1 of it, with all the disruption, with all the challenges, should be ready within the second quarter next year. What you see in Dangote Refinery on the petrochemical side is what you are seeing in this food logistics hub on the food side. It's just a replica of it on the food side. And what we're about is we're writing our destiny gradually into our hands. We want Lagosians, we want the citizens of Lagos to have the ability to have what we call food sufficiency, food adequacy. And what it will do for us is that it will help us be able to stabilize prices so that prices will not skyrocket unnecessarily.
Over 100,000 women and youths received training in various agricultural value chain with support in inputs, infrastructure and equipment. Programs like the Lagos Agricultural Scholars Program was also strengthened to inspire secondary school students to pursue agriculture and equip them with sustainable farming skills. This was also supported through its Lagos Food Festival and the celebration of the World Food Day.
Wonderful. World Food Day is actually always a testament for us to the fact that Lagos does indeed have farmers. And I don't think anywhere in Nigeria they celebrate World Food Day like Lagos State does. So it is an anomaly that a state that a lot of people don't see as being agrarian is actually the state that does indeed celebrate World Food Day the most, and you see actual farmers. So that's also a testament to the vision of Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. And like I said, in the month of November, which obviously is also in the month of October to November, is also when you see farmers starting to harvest. We know that back in the Badagry axis, a lot of our crop farmers harvest had also started, and so we helped in participating in that, as well as in helping to offtake some of those produce.
A major highlight of this year is the maiden edition of the Lagos Agri-Innovation Seminar, which saw the presentation of grants to winners of the Agri-Ton initiative. The ministry also engaged in collaboration with the World Bank on projects such as the agro-processing, productivity enhancement, and livelihood improvement support project appeals and Lagos Cares.
We have the Lagos Agri-Innovation Club, which is a club for the young people in the food space doing fantastic businesses and using it as a platform for networking, for collaboration with the state government, multilateral agencies, bilateral agencies, and what have you. And in the same vein, we had felt that we needed to increase that pool, but more importantly, also help with these enterprises to scale their businesses. So we had launched the Agri-Thon, which was more or less calling on business owners, enterprises owned by young people, to submit business case entries for us to actually assess.
Through these initiatives, the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture and Food Systems has demonstrated a robust commitment to transforming the agricultural landscape, ensuring food security and fostering economic growth within Lagos State. Omoumi Okewo, LTV News.